is filled with a lot of scam activities and practices in order to swindle traders and investors out of their money. Commonly, among these scams are referred as honeypots and log pools. You go in details to know what it is all about. Vast majority of scams happen on Ethereum, blockchain network, most especially Uniswap and SushiSwap, Binance Smart Chain, most especially on PancakeSwap. Another blockchain network, even called blockchain network, none of the blockchain network is exempted. In this night, we will look at how these scams work and some tactics they can employ to avoid them. Our main focus or the aim of this training is to help you, the members of Codastake Academy, to avoid those. Education is a powerful tool. Education is a powerful tool. I repeat myself again. Education is a powerful tool. So let's dive into what the scams are and how to avoid them. We will be having both practical sessions and theoretical sessions. In our table of contents, as I posted when I did, I wish the network will respect each of these nights. In our table of content, what we'll be discussing this night, we will look into how these scams work, how log pools on a pass work. What can you do? What you can do in order to try to avoid scam. Something like learning how to use some tools and watch transactions. Then we will look into do intelligence or research, what we know as a DYOR, do your own research or do your own due diligence. Then we look into under it, we'll be looking into how to synchronize wallets, check their social media, investigate their followers on Telegram and Twitter, large wallet holders, and main functions. Then we look into slow log pool, use of different tools to assess the level of liquidity and filter it off. Then from there, we look at into how to check contracts, do a contract check filter. Then we lapped up the session. These are things that we will do this night. I will be happy if you can take a minute, share the content of this training this night to your social media handle. You can see the post on my Facebook. Share it on your social media handle. There are a lot of people that have been scammed in the space. Many people are losing. The best form of help that you can give to any person is to give the person education. I mean, various education. So let's start how this can work. We are starting from log pools. When you buy a coin, whenever you buy a coin, normally it's usually attached to a liquidity pool. A liquidity pool, let me explain what is liquidity. Is correlation of funds which are locked in the contracts. Provide a pool for you to buy and sell coins from. Let me explain it to you. Liquidity pool, it's just a correction of funds. You know, when you at BNB and you want to buy Matic, maybe on PancakeSwap, what you are doing is to exchange your BNB with Matic that has already been provided. That is already provided in the liquidity pool. Liquidity pool is like, let's say, kind of a pool, a kind of wallet or a place where there are different tokens. So that when you want to buy Matic, you go to the exchange it with your BNB. So what we are doing in actual sense, you just exchange of your token with one in the liquidity pool. What I mean by that is very simple. In the liquidity pool, it could be BNB / attached to Matic. So in liquidity pool, we have coin tokens in pairs. They always come in two pairs, in a pair. That means A and B, C and D. So in liquidity pool, we can have A and B, C and D. What I mean by that? In the liquidity pool, we can have Arbitrum USDT. In the pool, we can still have Arbitrum USDC. We can still have Arbitrum Matic. What does it mean? It means if you have Matic and you want to buy Arbitrum and you go to the liquidity pool, the one that will be exchanged is the one Arbitrum Matic. So in that case, now you deposit your Arbitrum and correct Matic. So let's go in details to see how these guys are doing this. If you really understand what I said, you will see why sometimes they will remove the liquidity pool and we say that the coin is locked pool. I will explain it in details. So in the liquidity pool, we use contract to lock certain tokens, and these tokens are pairs, so that when you want to exchange the one you have, you can see the one that you want to correct. And that is the reason that if the owner of the project wants to kind of start listing the project, he or she will be demanded to provide liquidity. Simply, what it simply means is this: if the name of that new token is Chinasa or Shirma, and the owner of Shirma wants to list it so that people can sell Shirma and buy Shirma, the person will be asked to provide Shirma with another token. It could be Shirma BNB. And once the person provides Shirma BNB, that exchange, which could be PancakeSwap, will be in liquidity pool. Meaning that people that bought Shirma from the owner of the project, maybe from pre-sales, can go to PancakeSwap and exchange their Shirma and get BNB. So what we are actually doing in the liquidity pool is just exchange of coin. That is the reason that we use the word swap. We are swapping one coin from the another. That is exactly what we are doing in the liquidity pool, so that we will not get yourself confused. So what we are actually doing is to buy and to sell, exchange. You can exchange your USDT to Shirma, or you exchange your Shirma to USDT if it is the pairs that are used in the liquidity pool. So rather than someone wasting or just waiting for someone to come along to match your buying or selling order, the pool are used by automatic market makers to allow fast and efficient trading. You know that in centralized exchanges like Binance, if you want to buy any coin on Binance, what you will do is to check the coin you want to buy. You will see order. We call it selling or buying orders or open orders. You will see people that are selling and people that are buying. Then you check the prices and you can lower or increase your price so that Binance can automatically match your order with existing buyer. Maybe you are selling and there is a buyer. So Binance does that. But in decentralized finance, we don't have most of them, we don't have anything like a buying or selling order. What we have is liquidity pool. Then the liquidity pool is locked with a smart contract, meaning that there is agreement, a certain condition that has already been written on the smart contract. Once that conditions are met, your transaction will be completed. So when you want to sell your Shirma, and liquidity is on Shirma and BNB, you want to sell your Shirma go to the liquidity pool, you see swap, what you are doing, you just deposit your Chioma and correct BNB from the pool. Then ask yourself, what if there is no BNB and you want to say Chioma, can you sell? The answer is you want to say your Chioma and in the pool there is no BNB, Chioma BNB. You see, in that case, you cannot sell. So in liquidity pool, we are using what we know as automatic market maker to allow fast transaction and also efficient trading. So what the scammers do is this. Listen to this. So that tomorrow when you explain it to somebody, you explain it to repaint a child of 2-3 years. We understand it. If you cannot teach it to a child of 5 years, you don't know it. That is what I want you. Whatever you're learn it to the point that even a kid can learn it from you. So what are the scammers doing? What these scammers do is that they will launch a new coin, attach liquidity pool to it. That means they may launch Chioma today, then they use their money, then provide liquidity, maybe Chioma BNB, and they will provide it on the exchange. It will be automatically locked on the exchange, so that people that bought Chioma from there can swap and get BNB. Or people that want to buy Chioma, maybe they did some hyping and sharing online. Chioma, everywhere there is noise for Chioma. People will go to the liquidity pool, then deposit their BNB and correct Chioma. Then the Chioma coin will start going up. So what these guys are doing is that they will launch a coin, new coin, and attach liquidity pool to it, and wait for people to start buying coins. Once enough people have bought the coin, the scammers will pull the liquidity out and run off with money and leave you with worthless coin. Let me explain to you now. If the liquidity is not locked, liquidity is locked, but you did not know for how long it's locked, then this scammer that launched a new coin, Chioma, and provided liquidity with Chioma BNB. Now because they are shilling Chioma online, you use the BNB, you deposit your BNB on the liquidity and correct Chioma, with hope that Chioma will go up, and you sell your Chioma correct back your BNB with extra profit on top. But these scammers that provided that liquidity with Chioma BNB are watching the liquidity, watching the trading. People are now jumping in, buying Chioma, depositing BNB in the liquidity. And once these scammers watch the volume as garnered, that means no BNB has been deposited in the liquidity. And then people bought enough Chioma, people deposited the BNB and correct enough Chioma in their wallet. What this guy will do, they will just go and remove the liquidity. And once they remove that liquidity, that Chioma that you bought from there, you cannot use for anything, become useless. This is what we call log. I don't know whether it makes sense. Did you understand it in a very simple language? I want somebody to talk.
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes, I understood.
Yes, sir.
Understandable, right?
Yes, sir. Well understood.
So this is what logbook is all about. So whenever we are using these big languages in this space, don't get yourself confused. Now you can explain what logbook is. They deposited Chioma and BNB. They start using influencers, shilling their Chioma online. Then you that have BNB, you go to the exchange, deposit your BNB and correct their Chioma. And your target is that as people are shilling it, their price of Chioma will start going up. Oh, it's going up. I can sell. I can exchange back and collect my BNB with some profits, another extra BNB on top. But as you are watching, these guys are watching also. Do you know what will happen? When these guys see that enough BNB has been deposited in the pool, and people have corrected enough Chioma, they will pull out the coin in the pool. Then when you want to exchange your Chioma back to BNB, you will not see BNB to collect. In that case, your coin is useless. And this is what we call log pool. Am I communicating?
Yes, you are. It's very clear.
Then let's explain what is honeypots. Honeypots. Many times we cannot see honeypots with ordinary eyes. They are very, very difficult to detect. Even experienced traders have been falling victims of honeypots. We, the experienced traders, normally constantly honeypot because some of us, we can see a coin is pumping and we jump into it without verifying everything first. Let's see how honeypot. Scammers incite a pieces of card into the contract, which allows only their own wallets to withdraw from the contract. Withdraw the coin. You can see a coin is going up. You can see a coin that its price is going up. People are buying, but you cannot sell. But some wallets are selling. You want to sell, you cannot sell. If you want, the price has gone up, I want cash out. You try to sell, the take transaction failed. And you see some wallets are selling. My dear, you're for a victim of honeypots. They will have some listing codes in their smart contracts that will allow only their wallets to be selling, that others can buy. In that case, you will buy, you will buy, but you cannot sell. So when they launch that coin, people will start buying like you. You will see the coin pumping and think, wow, it's just going to up. It's just going up. You are very, very happy. There's a little or no light candles on the charts. What you are seeing is just green. It's just going up. Or little or no light candles. Maybe you'll just sell once, two, just leave it. The price is going up. And you are watching the candles. Wow, the price is going up. I looked at this coin. I was looking at this coin. It moved from 20,000 market cap to 40,000 market cap. You are looking to it 150,000 market cap. Wow, I need this opportunity. No. Let me just put money. You are not looking at transaction history. Is this only buyers or of sellers? They are not watching it. And you jump in. And you jump in. And you jump in. You have already becoming a victim. You have already becoming a victim. Because you cannot sell. Because you cannot. Only a certain wallets are allowed to be selling. Your money will be stuck forever. And there is nothing you can do about it. The scammer can withdraw anytime they want. Because their own wallet is allowed to sell. You cannot sell. The scammer can withdraw anytime they want. Some of these are going on every day. This is what we know as honeypots. So in honeypots, you can buy, but you cannot sell. But some wallets are selling. When in rugpull, the liquidity pull out completely. The scammers are not even selling. They are just pull out the liquidity and carry out the whole money. But in honeypots, as you are depositing your own coin, you cannot sell again. But the scammers, the owners of the coin, are the one you are buying from them. They are the ones selling. You are buying, they are selling. Because once you buy, them they are selling to you. You are buying, and you cannot sell. So this is what as honeypots. I know a good number of you had experienced this. You must take on the price was shitting up, going up, up. Wow, now you have made enough profits. You want cash outs, and you put you see transaction fair. And so wallets are selling. My dear, you have entered into it. So that is all. They will sell until when people discover that it's only part, they pull out the liquidity also. So these are two major scamming activities. we have in this space. The question now is, what can we do to try and avoid scams? What can we do to try to avoid scams? The only thing that you can do is education. You must learn how to use tools. There are a lot of decentralized finance tools online that could help you to minimize the chances of you falling a victim of honeypots, rugpull, and other forms of scams. We have a lot of tools online, and we've used some of them this night. So first thing that you have to learn is how to do your own research or do. There are some tools that can help you to detect, identify red flags, and avoid more mistakes. We have many tools, but basically we will look in scan and BSC scan. These are two common tools you can use that can help you to fight against scammers. Just give me a minute, please. My system, laptop battery is going down. Let me on my side. Just a few minutes, I'll be back. Hang on, please. Thank you. Just a few minutes, please.
Okay, sir, we are with you. I hope everyone present here is following up this class. It's very, very important. Because you hardly get anybody or a place where you can get a lesson like this. So let's all be attentive. Those raising up their hands, please bring down your hands. I've muted everybody's mic to avoid distractions or interruptions in the course of the training. So don't worry, don't raise up your hands till it's time to ask questions. Okay, let's give Sergeant Bosco some time. He'll soon be joining us. For those who are just entering and wondering why the silence, he'll soon be joining us. He went to on his gen. He'll soon be joining us. He went to on his gen. So let's give him some time. We are in Nigeria where there is no light.
Okay, thank you very much for your patience. I have to continue. Let me see where I start. Okay, as I was, we'll be making use of Ultra Scan and BSC Scan and other tools for this practical session. These tools will help fight against the scammers. Now, let's go to practicals. The first thing that you have to do is to find the token ID for your coin and enter it on 11th session of the blockchain explorer or the scanner. So let's take, for instance, I'm sharing my screen. This is a part of on-chain analysis. For some of you that have been doing on-chain analysis, it's a part of on-chain analysis. So what we do, we go to Elta Scan, Ultrascan.io. Now, on this ultrascan.io, you can, by I assumed that you've known the coin that you want to buy. You have a coin in mind. So by this time, you should have known the contract address of the coin that you want to buy, that you would like to buy. So let's assume that I want to buy, or any person can drop a contract address of any coin. Okay, for the sake of newbies among us, let me just do it myself. I want to buy a coin. I go to CoinGecko and I see trading coin, a coin that are trading, trending coins, the coin that people are talking about that sentimentally, they have interest. People have interest on them. Trending coins. Can we see the trending coins among these coins here? Let me see if I can see the trending coins. Or you come here. Once you want to see the trending coins, we can start from here. Gainers or losers. Gainers or losers. There you see the coin that did excellently well, the one that lost today in the last 24 hours. Or you just saw a new coin that is listed. You want to know if you can buy a newly listed coin. You go to the new coin, click on it. Give it a little time, it's coming up. Little time, it's coming up. It's coming up. So once we get to newly listed coin, we can make our choices of one of the coins that we want to buy. Maybe this newly listed coin, we have Mavic Protocol. I don't want to deviate from what we are doing this night. People made massive money from this. Many people got it from airdrop. Airdrop, people made $2,000 today on this. So, for instance, you see the map in the last 24 hours, you have to mine or something. Okay, this is one of the coin in terms of trading volume. It's the highest trading volume, which is 138 million plus trading volume. You may be asking yourself, why did the people bought this coin much? I am interested in monitoring this coin. You can click on it to look for the smart contract. If you want to, a kind of having interest on newly listed coin. But let's assume that your interest is on the coin that's gained a lot of traction today, that people bought a lot of them. Then you can go to top gainers and top gainers and top losers. Here now, top gainers and top losers, we can use it. Depends on whatever they want to use. Your choice might be on newly listed coin. With your permutation, they might be going up. Because they are newly listed coin, there are a lot of opportunities or possibilities. Their prices can go up than the old coins. That might be your permutation. Or you say, okay, let me go for gainers and losers. You see top gainers and top losers, or trending coin, the coin that are trending. The choices are yours, the one that you want to do. Okay, I want to use newly listed coin. Once I get to newly listed coin, what I will do is to choose the one, maybe this Mavic Protocol. I click on it so that I can get details about it. My interest is to learn contract analysis. I want to see some certain things about Mavic Protocol to know if something that I can buy. If there is HoneySpot, if there is a rugpull, if there is other secret things written on the contract address of the coin, without knowing the analysis, you might be following only the prices that you are seeing, and you become a victim of honey or rugpull and honeypot and all forms of scamming. We are on this Now we are looking for the contract address of the coin. You can see here, see this contract address of the coin. We copy it. Once you copy it, go back to your altar scan. Press your contract address on the search bar. This is search bar. Paste it. Then click enter. It's coming up. Give it a little time. And once you're on this, go to token track. Once you're on this page now, the next thing you go to the token tracker, see token tracker, so that we can see everything that happens on this contract address. Give it a little time. It's hanging a little. Let me close this with this again. So this is token tracker. Then click on it. Here we see the others. We also see other wallet. Others holding the coin and the liquidity pools. If you want to learn this analysis, currently we have new tools that could do all this analysis at once and give to you. But if you want to learn it on your own, you follow this method that I'm using. I will still show you other websites that can do it at once. Then if you want to know the orders for the coin, click on this. We see the orders for the coin. So you can see from the orders of the coin, we see a wallet that contains 91% of the coin. And this wallet is the wallet is a self-genosis wallet. We know that self-genosis wallet is a multi-wallet, meaning that one account cannot just withdraw. This could be the team's wallet. This could be the wallet that team reserve for some purposes, maybe for liquidity and less of them, or liquidity and less of them. So you can see this is a self-genosis liquidity wallet on this exchange. It contains 91% of it. The next here is one on Binance. These are the liquidity wallets on Binance. You can see 7.something%. Liquidity wallet in another place, lockup, something. These are the exchange liquidity wallets and the exchange wallets. In this exchange, they used to provide liquidity on the exchanges. I want to show you some stuff so that you are aware of it. You are aware of it. So another one here is you can see every other things here. This is another Binance. This is another Binance. So all these things are liquidity wallets on these exchanges, meaning that these coins, you can sell this Mavic protocol on KuCoin, Self-Genesis, Binance. If we go down, we might see other exchanges. This one is also not an individual wallet, but this one here seems to be individual wallets. But this one, typically, this one is not an individual wallet. This one is liquidity wallet. Because of this icon here, is a liquidity wallet. Now, this one is an individual wallet. So the first person that an individual wallet that has the quantity of the coin is 0.0087, the highest one. This one is a Uniswap liquidity wallet. This is individual wallets. So from this, why do we go in this place? We want to see the distribution of this coin. Is there any wallet that contains an individual wallet that contains more than 5% of the coin? If there is any, is a red flag. That person dump, and it could affect the price of the coin. So you can use to know the percentage holdings of each of the wallets if you want to do this thing manually. But if you don't want to do it manually, there is another site that can help you to learn contract analysis, contract adverse analysis. You can go to ave.ia for that. We still have many of them. We've used many in this community to run this analysis. We have space.io, but I like using app.io. For me, it's more convenient for me. We have many other platforms that can do it. DenseView.io or .com can do it. Many other. GoLab Plus .io can do it also. But in this case, let's use this to do it. 93 plus 2 is equal to 95. Let me sub this captcha. 95 and do verification. 14 plus 2 is 16. Why are they telling me? Didn't I know mathematics again? These are simple mathematics now. Am I failing it? 8 times 5, I don't know that one. No. Wow, John Bosco. 8 times 5 is what? Is 4, right?
Yes, sir.
So my brain is still working. Oh, mathematics, I never forget it. Good. So now what should we do is to learn contract address on this websites. These websites, we learn a lot of analysis for you. You can use token sniffer to do it also. But let's use this website. I feel more relaxed using this. And also Go Plus Lab, because Go Plus Lab, most of the exchanges are Go Plus Lab that come on that IO. So these are two places that I normally learn contract analysis. You place it on this place. Contract address that you've copied, CoinGecko, or you know of the coin, place it on this place, click on this. So currently, you see, unverified token, please do your own research. We are here to do the research. It will try to show us the charts of the trade of the today on this. You can see how the charts look like. I think this is 15 minutes charts. How many minutes? This 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart. You can see the pump went up, drop a little, went up here up to this price. Then see how the thing move. A kind of, will I say, dump or correlation or sideways lending market from here now. But this is not what I want to, because some of you don't know how to study charts. There is something that I want you to look into before we do contract analysis. Look at this. Check if there is a trading going on. How many persons and which wallet are selling and trading. Check when this last trade took place. This is at 2048. That is 12 minutes to 9. 12 minutes to 9 now is 8:52. This is 8:48, 4 minutes ago. Not only the time, we also want to see the amount that was exchanged. We are looking at the amount of the was exchanged by sellers and by buyers. If the ones that, if selling amount of volume is greater than that of buying, you have to be very careful. That might be that people are not even buying this coin. It could be a coin that is HoneySpot, selling only few buyers, but many selling volume is very high. Why the buying volume is small. Very. Look at this. This is current price that at which it was sold. But this person bought 3,100 of the coin. Let's say volume $1,627. You see, somebody now. This is how many pieces of this is sold. Dollars equivalent of it is just $160. So this is very necessary. When you check buying, how much are they buying? Are they buying larger volumes? If they're buying larger, that means there is a confidence that this is doing well. Then you check the selling. If the selling volume is greater than the buying volume, you have to be very, very careful. Look at this person sold, see the volume, yeah, see it in dollars, just $160. This buyer bought $1,600 something dollars. Another buyer bought $1,600 something dollars. But see, selling volume is a little than this buying volume. This is just $119. This person sold $2,500 something dollars. Check the amount in dollars, that is prices, amount in dollars that are being sold and being bought. Then you tell yourself, if the buying volume is higher than the selling volume, it's important that you watch other metrics. Yes, it's a confidence that people have confidence on their coin, but you have to ask yourself, which wallet is even buying and which wallet is selling? If the same wallet is selling, there are possibility that coin is on a part. People are only buying, but they cannot sell. And one of the wallets are the ones selling. Then we have to go back here, check the wallet that is selling. You can see this wallet here, this different wallet. Oh, sorry that I clicked on something. This one is buying wallet. Let's go to selling wallet. Oh, this is a different wallet. This one is another, okay, different wallet. So we can see sellers here, different wallets. Yes, we know that this is not a conclusive analysis. Why? The scammers have up to 5 different wallets or 10 different wallets. They are the ones selling. So you have to cool down, check a lot of transactions. If there are 20 sellers, check the wallet that sold that 20 times. If there is a kind of repeat, the wallet sold 4 or 5 times, you have to be very, very careful. To be on a port, people are buying because of that buying volume. You have the confidence that people trust this coin. There is a kind of fear of missing out. People are jumping into it. Their buying volume is high. Oh, with you, by knowing that volume is going high, you jump in without shaking. The ones that are, whose wallet is that? Is it any one wallet that has sold up to 3 or 4 times? If there is a wallet that sold up to 2, 3, 4 times, and you check the volume that wallet is selling, then we caution your investments or make it very careful in doing investments. That could be a contract address, a coin that is designed that people can buy that they cannot sell, unless the contract address of the owners or the scammers. And this is what HoneySpot is all about. So you have to learn how to watch transaction. This is what I've done here. Then after watching the transaction, the next thing that you have to do is to learn pure contract analysis now. On this site, you can learn pure contract analysis. Click on. It will give us a detailed analysis of the contract address of this coin. So you can see now basic information. Token contract address, which is this. Contract address of the owner is this. Total supply of the coin is just 1,000. Oh, this 1.99 billion. This is billion. Then list check, very necessary, has not dropped admin privileges. So admin privileges is still there. And the admin privilege could be that you could alter some activities on the contract address that could maybe increase in the task, or maybe decrease in the task, or maintain of other things. So admin privileges has not been dropped. Can mint and ensures maliciously. Look at this. Very careful. The owner of the project can mint more coin. That's the way scammers are also scamming people. A lot of them have done it. You look, the total of maximum coin is small. It's look at it, just 1,000 maximum supply. You say, oh wow, it's very, very small. And people started buying, the price is going up. Before you know it, the maximum supply increased to 2. How come? It's because owner of the coin can still mint extra coin without permission from anybody. So you have to see if there is a minting function. Then check if there is honeypot. We are told that does not look like honeypot. So there is no honeypot. We can say there is no honeypot. Then contract is open source. You can look the contract and see everything on the contract. Owner cannot tamper with balances. Goods. Does not look like a prosy contract. Spirit cannot be modified. You know that there are some coins that when you buy, you can use 5% spirit to buy, but when you want to sell, it will sell transaction failed, or to increase the spirit up to 40, 50, 60. Transaction fee will come up. So here the spirit cannot be modified. No white list, no black list, cannot take back ownership. That means ownership is what? They cannot take backwards ownership. Transfer cannot be passed. So this is trying to tell you that there are coins that you will buy, you cannot send it out of your wallet because it cannot be transferred. And now this thing calls my mind back to some of us that have some coins in our wallets. You have some coins in your wallet, you did not buy, you did not do the airdrop, you saw a and you want to exchange the coin, you will click down, transaction, they will correct transaction fee. And spirit fee, they will correct transaction fee. And the coin, you cannot exchange it, you cannot even sell it. Because the transfer is what cost. There is that code written on the contract address of that coin. You cannot transfer the coin. Here, there is no trading cool-down mechanism. There are ones that we put trading cool-down mechanism. As people started trading, they may restrict trading maybe once in 10 minutes, once in 20 minutes. With this, if they have an ulterior motive, they will be able to allow people to jump in. If you want to buy, you can buy at any time. Then if you want to sell, there is a cool-down mechanism. Only one transaction is allowed in next 10 minutes. They can use it to have more buyers and fewer sellers so that they can accumulate people and dump on them and remove the liquidity or cost honeypot at the end of the day. So it's very, very necessary. Then token information. How many orders? There are 3,965 orders. Number of orders is very necessary, but I want you to be very, very careful about number of orders. Some coins, some scammers, what they are doing is this. They have it in mind of producing or building a scam project. What they will do is very simple. They will do airdrop. By doing that airdrop, thousands of people will hold their coin. Then you that are running the analysis now, you are seeing that, hey, a lot of people is holding their coin. No, this should be a good project, and many people bought it. Without you going to ask if there was airdrop activities on that coin. So using this as one of the parameters of analysis is two-phase. You have to check on social media if there is airdrop activities. Like in this case now, people from airdrop. So the number of orders shouldn't deceive you. Now for you, many people are holding the coin. You didn't know if they got it from airdrop. If they got it from airdrop, there are potential you still use it to deceive you. They gave it out so that many contract addresses, many wallet addresses will get it. With this, people will start. Many people trust the project and they will be scammed. Then top 10 orders hold 99.91% of the coin. We've done a little analysis on that before on previous sites. So these are little things that you need to do understand. Now you can check buying tasks and selling tasks 0. Okay, see one in here. Creator wallet contains greater than 5%, including 5% of secreting supply. one of the things I told you. If I want to buy any coin and I did contract analysis and I found out that the owner of the creator of that coin deployed it on blockchain network is having more than 5%, even 5%, I will not buy. There are other opportunities waiting for me. So you have to be very careful because creator's wallet contains greater than 5% of circulating supply of the coin. A wallet contains greater than 5% of circulating supply is a red flag for me. But if you are much more interested on the coin, you can now go on based on this information. This is on-chain information that you have. Any person that could not or does not know how to do this will have this information. The person is only looking on the charts. You are seeing green candlestick and he jumped in. But you that have this skill of on-chain analysis or contract analysis, you found out some valuable, questionable information that you can go back to the community now, ask the team, how come? Who is the owner of the wallet that has up to 5%? Why the contract owner wallet contains up to 5%? You start asking questions, reasonable questions. If there is any convincing answers to that, your question not buy. So knowing how to long contract address is one of the ways to avoid being scammed. Remember the topic today. We want to learn how to be safe while buying and selling. This is what we are doing today. If the training is understandable, can I see you dropping yes in the for me to know that I am passing valuable information? Drop yes. I want to check something, whether I'm communicating or not. I've not seen any yes, so are you sure that I'm communicating at all?
Yeah, we're commenting in the group.
Okay. So that is one of the ways of knowing a scam project. Another site that you can use is Token Sniffer. There are many other sites, Token Sniffer. Token Sniffer can help you to know if there is. Token Sniffer can do exactly what this site did for us now. So you can still learn the thing that we did on Token Sniffer. Then there is one tools, the decentralized tool that I love using. I love using it, Bubble Map. I love using it. Why? Bubble Map will help me to see wallet that are selling and how transaction is moving from that one wallet to the other. It will connect. If there is wallet that's sold to this wallet, this one sold to this wallet, it will connect the 3 wallets or 5 wallets together. You know, this could be the scammers' wallets, selling and transferring to each other. So let's try Bubble Map, see how it works. Bubblemaps.io. Bubblemaps.io. Let's give it a little time to come up. Once you're on the bubblemaps.io, click on launch app. Click on it. It's still coming up. Okay, click on it. It's coming up. Most of you that would love to become the this training this night is good for you. Most of you that are investors, this training this night is good for you. Most of you that are whether day trader or form of trader that you want to become is necessary skill to have in this space. So once you are in token sniffer, paste the contract address of the coin that you want to learn and here. Let's see. I paste it here. Allow. Then we can click here. Did you know what this thing shows? Look at this now. You can see there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's count from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 3 here. 3 here, 1, 7. This represents 7 different wallets that communicated with each other. Here we have 4 different wallets, 1, 2, 3, 4, that communicated with each other. So these 7 wallets they have transactions in common, either buying or selling from each other. There is a connection between these 7 wallets. This was Token Snap is trying to tell us. There is a connection between these wallets 9 hours ago. 9 hours ago. So what I do in Token Snapper is to see if there are wallets that have a kind of relationship by transaction activities. Once I establish that, I'm very, very careful also. But I have not known how to use it to find those wallets. I think there is a way how to use it to find the wallets. Some of us that have been using Token Snapper, you can help us drop explanation on that. I think there is a way we can click on this and see the wallets. The way that I'm using it just to know there are wallets that are interconnected, and this one now in this case we have some wallets that has interacted with each other. Then here we have 2 wallets. Here we have 4 wallets. So for me, this will make me to be cautious a little. See that there are wallets selling to each other, buying and selling from each other. This could be the team's wallet. This could be the scammers' wallet. Because scammers are creating wallets within themselves. This one we post buying order. This one we buy. Then after you bought, you post this one we post selling order. This one we buy. After this one buy, now this one we post his own selling order. This one we buy. The same wallet we buy. So you can see a kind of interaction among them. So what will happen is this: you that don't know how to study transactions, I thought that the wallets are selling. Like I told you before, you can check the wallets using the previous tool that we use. But in Token Snap, you can see how they connected. You may thought that there are buyers and there are sellers. You won't know that the same wallets that have been selling and buying from each other. So using bubble map, you will see how the wallets are connected to each other. So these things are different wallets. So we have 7 wallets that are sold to each other, interacting with each other. Here we have 2 wallets that are with each other. Here we have 4 wallets. So for me, it's a little late flag for me to do that, to buy from this. But other ones, just independent transactions. So this is how we can use. You can use bubble map to know if there are wallets that are selling and buying from each other. It will help you to make investment and trading decisions. Now let's go. There are other tools that you can use for this. I have shown you bubble map, show you a.io. You can still use this tool, then screener, and put to do this. These are the various kind of that you can use. If you want to use this tool, you can use this tool. Just go to this tool. This tool. You can use this tool. You can use this tool. Just go to this tool. 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 This There's stew.io. So if you want to use this tool, you can use this tool. I can't teach you all the tools now. What matters is that I'm giving one or two tools that you can use to learn at the analysis. So if you want to learn many tools, you can study on your own. I have learned many tools. I have learned how to use many tools. You yourself, you can do that. But as a beginner, help.io, maybe with bubble map is okay for you. When you continue learning, try to become better. You can try different kinds of tools. How many tools for this kind of analysis? Then let's continue. Before I end the presentation, this training will not be concluded today because we still have a lot of things to study. Then the question now is, how do you do your own analysis, do your own research? What we know as do your own due diligence research, DYOR. One of the best things you can do to avoid scam, to do your own proper due diligence activities. What does that mean? It means looking at who created the token, very necessary. Who is the man that created the token? Inspecting the website of other projects, checking out the codes. Thank God that ChatGPT AI can help you find faults in the codes, or use help.io that can tell you, that can lead the code as ordinary words as we've seen it before. Then you have to learn about the team and so on. It basically means that you do your own research about project before you jump in. This is what you should watch out while doing your own due diligence research, or what we know as DYOR. Do your own research. Please synchronize the website. You have to make sure that you go through the website. The website must be easy to be used. The front end and everything, it should be easy to be used. If the website looks like a site that was launched, maybe they just want to launch code. They copy from other, just launch it. They design website and sent it online. You have to be very careful. Any serious projects, your site should be good enough. Watch the site very well. If mistakes in the spelling, when they are trying to explain what their project is all about, that could show you or give you direction that these guys, we are launching to launch this site, and you have to be very careful. So look at the sites. If there are mistakes in the spelling, for me, it's a red flag. One trick is to check when the domain name was registered. Very, very necessary. Ask yourself, when was the domain name was registered for a site, by heading over to whois.domaintools.com. Go to this. You can use it to check when the domain name was registered. Who is dot domaintools.com. Domaintools.com. See it here. Okay, let's go with this. And once you're on this site, no, this is not the site. This is not the site. Wait, once you're on this site, type the domain name. Once you site, type domain name. Let's allow this thing to come out so that we can see what we are looking for. Okay. Who is domaintools.com? That is site that you have to use. Who is domaintools.com? See the site here. Is this one? I saw it here now. Who is domaintools.com? This is the site we want to use. For that, then type the domain name of the site. Domain name of the site. You can see the search bar here where you can type the domain name. Okay, I was looking at Bing. Just give you a little time to finish loading. Check if we are robots or not. We click on this. I drank. Okay. Verify. Go. So once you're on this side, type the domain name in. If the domain name was registered within 24 hours or less than 24 hours of the project launch, it can be fairly be sure that it's a scam. So you can see we looked on this site now, bing.com. You can see when it was registered, registrant, domain administrator, register or BDD. So let's when it was registered. Okay. Registration status, date, see date. It was registered 10,102 days ago. That was 1990. Expiring date is on 2025. Updated 2022. So with this, you can see if the site was registered just yesterday. If the site is registered less than or within 24 hours, please, it shows that these guys rushed that project. I am giving you something that will make you to, even if you want to become a digital trader, you have to be very careful. So those projects that are log pulling people up and down, they will just do website, launch it, log pull people, dump it, and all those things. You can use who is domainname.com to know when that site was registered. There is no way any serious project would even create their domain name of their site in less than 1 month before launching their coin. It's not possible. Even 2 months is not possible. So you have to watch out for that to know when that project was launched. If they rushed the project, you have to be very, very careful. Using that once it's less than 24 hours or within 24 hours, likely the probability is very high that it's a scam project. Scam projects often pop up like mushroom. We've seen it. And generally, within a day, they have launched the following. Within a day, they have launched the following websites. They will fuck. They will go to another project, copy every content from that project. They will copy the script of Yield Farm, NFT Marketplace. They will not build their own from the scratch. What is guy? Because most of the protocols or products in blockchain space, they are open source. You can see their code. So the developer will just go there, copy the code. They will just fuck it, copy it, and use it to build their own. Change the interface. So you have to, when it was launched, they can design the NFT place, launchpad within 24 hours. Wow, if you were like, wow, you won't know that this thing just, it was built in less than 24 hours. Because they are not building from the start, they are not building from the beginning. They will just go to the similar site and copy the code. Copy it. So you have to use this to know when the site was launched or registered. Thousands of followers on social media platforms. The next thing they will do, they will go and buy social media platform accounts. You can buy it online. You're selling online. I even have contacts of people that are selling. You can buy different accounts online. So you have to be very careful. Some of them will see the account that was created within 1 week having up to 20,000 members. If you run analysis on that account, more than 90% are bots, not human beings. So you have to be very careful. They will do airdrop and giveaways in order to attract people to join their community, in order to have large followers. So you have to be very careful about that. Another thing that you have to do is to check the social media. Good project will hire professional social media manager, writers, and other content creators. Branding will be standardized and appealing. Text will be clearer and concise. Generally, there will be links to good content, documentation, information about the project as well. So if all these things are working on this project, very careful. So once you go to social media and you will see content they have written about the project. For instance, we've done analysis on Venom.Foundation. We've done airdrop activity on Manto. We've done almost different kinds of analysis, airdrop activities. Go to the site of those projects. You will see content that I've written about them. For some months, since last year, 2 years before they launched their coin. You see, when they want to do this, they will brief the people. They will see their blog in their Medium, social media handles, they will post it even before launching the platform, launching the coin. This is how a stable or likely sustainable project works. If I want to launch a coin by next year, by this year, I would have created my social media handles and I've started uploading contents. I've started writing about blog, tuning it towards what I am developing, solution that I am building. This is how to do it. So you have to check this. Go to your social media handles. Scam projects on other ends often to check any of these things. They will have stolen and poor quality images. If you go to sites and go online, you see some of the pictures on their site, they copy it from the site because there is no graphic designer for them. They don't have it. They don't have team. Some of these guys, just one person and push it online. Copy from here and there. A lot of grammatical errors and unappealing spammy messages like tag friends or join our Telegram, drop your Ethereum wallet address analysis. Very careful, my dear. No link to relevant information about their project and so on. If I come to your sites, if I don't see link to your white paper, I don't link to your technomies, my dear, my analysis will increase. If I wanted to do 10 minutes analysis, I will increase it to 30 minutes to an hour to avoid being scammed. After the check their social medias, you can investigate followers on Telegram and Twitter. I have said it. Most of them will use bots. You have to investigate. Spotting bots and fake accounts is pretty very easy. The accounts are generally not very good. Yes, If you go to my account and I post anything, you see people liking it. You see people liking it, dropping comments. This is very good for this thing. You can join our airdrop. All those things are bots. They are not human beings. And if you check that account, followers, they are newly created. They are not generally old. They are created within week, even days. It's just few months. So that's one of the reasons. Even some projects will tell you if your Twitter account is not up 6 months, you will not qualify for the airdrop activity because of the bots. They will have ridiculous handle names, some funny names. You will see something like Crypto Messiah 1234, Crypto Messiah 6060, Crypto Messiah 66. It's all funny name. You have to be very, very careful. They will generally have the same name, their username. Most of scammers accounts don't have a different username. They use the same name for their username and their main name on their account. No information on their account, no biography, no biodata at all. Nothing shows what they are doing. They are just put their name, picture, animated picture, and all these things. New created account. You will not see that I'm a DeFi analyst and all this. You at least see the content the person has done. So you have to be very careful. This is how to identify bots that is following those accounts. Check their followers. If the followers is no content, just a new account you start following, it is likely bots. If I, John Bosco, want to use the handle of Coda Stake Academy that I will be using for years, posting content, if you go to my account, you will see a lot of content that I posted 3-4 years ago. Show that this is a living account and is updated account. Almost every day, 3, 4, 5 messages, tweets. You have to check that. Then, if you check this commerce account, the bot, their tweet does not. Usually, a lot of just tagging and retweeting. They don't usually make original tweets of their own. Just not retweet and tag people is what they are doing. All these the same things generally apply to Telegram account as well. The same with Telegram account. This thing that we said. So lots of numbers along that in their usernames, they will see a lot of followers. Fake pictures, and usually they're using women. Many of you, maybe some of you that even listen to me, have wanted to scam me. I see a lot of 5 girls, 5 scam me, come and chat me. How are you? Once some of them, I just share them worker, give them check because I know them. No be today. Their username usually don't make sense. This is another thing that you have to understand. This is 9:21. I have to stop here. The training continues, please. The training, we cannot finish today. It continues because this is a very paramount and very sensitive information and training that we should take time to do to avoid being locked put or falling into any part scam or being scam online. With this, I am done for this one. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for the teaching this night. Very powerful one and educating one. So this will be time to pick questions. The time is currently 9:32. By tomorrow, pick more questions. If you have a question to ask, you can unmute your mic. You can raise up your hands or unmute your mic for you to speak. If you have a question to ask, raise up your hands or unmute your mic. I'm not seeing anybody hands up. That means nobody has a question. Okay, I think nobody has a question to ask, so I'm not seeing anybody's hands up.
That is good.
Please, you
Thank you
can
for helping
continue.
me. Thank you for helping me for not by not asking questions. Maybe the training this night lady touched you. You remember some scamming, some scamming activities that you fall you fall victim to. Is always good. When we are saying that, please, no question again. We need to go. This is to 10. Reserve your question because this training we have not completed it. We have not concluded it. We still have a lot to learn. This should be 2 or 3 days training. After tomorrow, if we complete it tomorrow, good. And if we don't complete it tomorrow, we know. But tomorrow, I wanted to do tomorrow maintenance of ROTC 20 token because there are a lot of developments going on there. I want to show you how to start minting them for free and minting the ordinance on their blockchain network. That is what I plan to do tomorrow. But let's see how it work out tomorrow. Education. Whenever we are talking of blockchain education, some of us don't know the reasons. Some of us will just say, John Boss, give me coin that will do 20%. It's not that I cannot just close my eyes and give you one coin. I can send you to a village if you want. I will give you a coin that we could send you to a village in the next 2 hours. It's very simple as ABCD. Some of you may thought that we have some magic that once we send the coin, it will do 200%. And some of you will be asking me for a list, maybe pay for the list of coins to buy. I will be telling you, please give me time, be patient. Give me 3-4 days. I am doing analysis. I don't like sending old lists that I have given to people to new set of people that pay for the list. I don't do that. Mostly I don't do that. I always see the time I normally spend on research. You understand why I don't respond so quickly in most of, you had money for coin to buy. Please give me coin to buy. Please, I need this one that will do 10,000%. I need this one, please. My list I paid for, you have not attended to me. You don't understand it, and it's not your fault. But I didn't know how to explain it to you. But if you have been in this training today, you will see analysis is not something that's so easy. So John Bosco doing analysis on 10, 7, 5, 15 different projects in order to make sure that your chances of losing funds is minimized. I thought that maybe I'm not taking it serious. So now that you've learned this, take your time and do this analysis. I'm telling you, education is the best. With this that you are already have some edges, some advantages over others. So even if we enter Bullon tomorrow, people seeing green card going on, you will not jump in because that could be what? HoneySpot. So your analysis before you receive there are sellers and buyers who are selling. The wallets that are selling, did they interacted with, or is there any connection between them? So with this now, you know, see these scammers, they are selling to themselves, buying from themselves, selling to themselves. They're only one selling. They thought the other ones are selling. And once you jump in and buy, you cannot sell. So with this, you minimize the chances of losing money. For me, and for the Coders Tech Academy, education, the best thing that you can do in this is to get educated. I'm telling you this. You may not understand this. I know that you want to make money. And it doesn't take me anything to give you coins. Some of you will think that, no, it doesn't take me anything to give you coins. What does it take me now? I go even the f.io. I can pick coins from that place, coins that are trending. Without learning analysis, I will give it to you. Probability there is 50-50. You can make money from it. You can dump. I can go to the screen now, see coin that is launched just a few minutes ago. I'm watching it. Once it deploys on the blockchain network, I will get notification and I will give it to you. You could make money. It could be dumped on you. But once I am taking my time to learn analysis, some of you will not understand it. So please, one thing is to join training session. Second thing is to listen to it, but most important thing is to practice what you've learned. So I urge all of us to continue. We are learning every day. We will still teach you how to use bots for trading in this community. We are already making arrangements for that. We will still teach many things as far as Coders Tech is concerned. and general community is concerned, it will always be a free, 100% free training. Once you're willing to learn, we're willing to teach you. Then our 1 month technical analysis, I will announce the date. I don't want to announce it now. The dates for it. In fact, the banner, you make it the banner by tomorrow. The banner should be out by tomorrow, so that we will start sharing the banner. Our target is 1,000 participants. So please, I beg of you, you should be sharing it so that other people can take advantages of it. If you want to learn technical analysis from a good source, there is no way that it will not charge you at least $2,000 to $3,000. Even if it's $200, $200 is almost 150,000. How many of our young ones are people that are willing to succeed online, have that money? How many of them? So now we have the opportunity of giving them free education. Your work is to direct them to the community. Forget about the teaching. Do it, and you can do it for the community and do it for them. If you cannot support them financially, give them information and direction. I think that is the most important thing. Thank you for active participation this night, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to share with you things I think that is valuable that I've learned. I'm happy that I am able to do it this night, because if you are not here, I will not be talking to myself. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be hearing from me. God will keep on blessing all of us. His favor with this, I think I'm done for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for the teaching this night. It was really a hot section. So I believe we all understood all that has been taught, and we are ready to practice all these things that we are teaching here. All these things that Bosco is teaching here is up to us to practice. One thing is to learn, like he said. The other thing is to practice. If you don't practice, tomorrow you still fall victim of rock pools and honeypots. So it's not up to you to take it up. Begin to practice. You can use both your mobile device, your phone, and your laptop for that. So anyone that is close to you, that you have access to now, use it and keep practicing. So the Lord will help us in this space. So let's, okay. Give me a minute, please. Let me confirm something from my end before I talk about it. So let's remember the morning program tomorrow by 8 a.m. and also the training section continues by 8 p.m. tomorrow, Nigerian time. For those of us who are not Nigerians, all our trainings 8 a.m., 8 p.m. Nigerian time tomorrow. So we'll be there is a voting contest ongoing. Crypto Educator of the Year by Binance. Crypto Educator for the year. So later on, by tomorrow morning, we'll talk more on it, about it, and drop the link for the community members to partake. It will be nice you put in the name of the founder of those communities, John Bosco, into that and vote for him as the Crypto Educator for the year. You get more information about it during our morning program tomorrow. So try to make yourselves available. I'll also be dropping it in the general group here and the channel for us to vote. It will really be a good one if it goes well. So see you all tomorrow morning by 8 a.m. Nigerian time. Good night and God bless you all.